Welcome to Goldsmiths College, and thank you to Goldsmiths for hosting this event. It was originally, as you know, planned to take place at Iniva, but because of the overwhelming response that we had to this call, we are glad to be able to welcome people here and host this many people here for this very important event. I have to remind people that this is a recorded event, and that although some of us will be speaking, as you can see here from the platform here, we will be inviting many people to speak through an open mic. Please do give your name before you speak and before you make your comments. That would be immensely helpful for us all. I talk about us as friends committed to Iniva, committed to rebuilding a future for Iniva. Many of us have been around the organisation, either working or supporting, working towards building that organisation and looking forward to its future. Those people are present. Many of us are present. Absent, though, sadly, are many members of the board of Iniva who were quite rightly invited to take part in this meeting, several of whom have given their apologies, but we haven't had apologies from all. We have had from them, though, a timetable, a very clear timetable for the implementation of the cut that was announced by the Arts Council of England, an implementation plan to April 2015. So time short and pressing. Those people here have had some time and is given time to research and think through a plan towards the first steps. But we're working with you to gain your views, to see what steps you think should be taken to move things forward and to build that future that we are all invested in. We do want to start with some prepared talks to get us off the ground. So speaking with some preparation will be obviously myself and Barbie Ashanti, Koju Ashun, sorry Santi, Koju Ashun, Roshni Kempadu, Andrea Phillips, Anjali Saga, and Grant Watson, who will be joining us as he has been an active part of this group. As I said, we're here to gather ideas and to consolidate views. There will, though, be some action plans in the second part of our evening, looking towards people giving some signatures to some of the ways in which we thought about moving forward. Before we go into the first half with our talks and then into the second half, I do want to say a few words for myself and something a little bit, if you like, from the heart. I have felt deeply since I've seen the extent of the response to our call about the recognition that everybody has here of a sense of purpose. And I'm heartened by the sense that we are going to come together to pool our resources and commit ourselves to this cause. For too long, I myself waited where I saw many things that I was unhappy with at Iniva happen. And it's taken me a long time to realise that it is time for me to take a stand. I cannot afford any longer to sit, to watch, and to wait while years of political struggle, of personal toil, of intellectual labour can be seen to be squandered by people who are not up to the task. I have seen Iniva fail to redefine its mission. I have noticed the refusal to engage in public discussion. I have noted, as many of us have, the absence of publishing. We have heard the silencing of its critical voice. We have watched with regret as it has abandoned its shared vision with autograph. We have witnessed the slow diminishment of the diversity among its staff, and we have known about the misdirection of this organisation away from its cultural, historical, political and social roots. For my part in all of this, I no longer have any confidence in those who are charged with leading this organisation. They have failed to promote a critical discourse. They have failed to provide an intellectual vision. We are now in an era in which the leadership of this organisation is sorely, sorely needed. We need to come together to ensure that it's able to rebuild its vision and to move forward so it can continue to be the leading light that it's meant to be, to shine that light for many generations to come. I know I'm not alone in speaking these words, and I know I'm not alone, even from the faces that I see now, in voicing these thoughts. I'm both disheartened by what's been happening, but deeply encouraged by every single face I see around this room now. Because it shows me that we have the force, the energy, the maturity, the will, the power, the skill, and I don't hesitate to say that we have the love of a future to which many of us have been committed for so long. Let's take this together. Let's put aside any differences. Let's forget about any resentments long held. Let's cease to nurse any grudges. Let's just work together to build towards a higher goal, which is something that we have all wanted for some time. Let me now, at the beginning, I'm sure, many things. Let's invite our friends who've just arrived.